Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Tamra Judge had always been a fighter. Whether on the set of The Real Housewives of Orange County or in her personal life, the blonde bombshell from Southern California was known for her resilience, sharp wit, and fierce loyalty. But today, the bravest face in Bravo history was overshadowed by devastating news that has left fans in shock and heartbreak. This morning, as the sun rose over the beaches of Orange County, news broke that Tamra Judge, 57, had suffered a deeply personal tragedy that she had long feared but never imagined would come so soon. A mother's worst nightmare. Tamra's son, Ryan Vieth, who had been struggling with mental health issues for years, was found unconscious in his Laguna Niguel apartment late last night. According to sources close to the family, Ryan had reportedly relapsed after years of sobriety. Though paramedics did everything they could, it was too late. Ryan was pronounced dead at 1:34 a.m. due to complications from a suspected overdose. Tamra, who had just finished recording an episode of Two Teas in a Pod, her podcast with Teddy Mellencamp, received the call no mother should ever have to answer. The pain in her voice was evident as she rushed off the set and collapsed into Teddy's arms, screaming Ryan's name. "I can't breathe," she whispered as cameras were quickly turned off. Public persona was private pain. For fans of RHOC, Tamra has always worn her heart on her sleeve. She has spoken openly about her struggles with co-parenting, dealing with Ryan's behavioral issues, and trying to keep her family together despite the many hurdles they faced. From his childhood troubles to adult arrests and explosive arguments, Ryan had always been a sensitive soul trying to find peace in a chaotic world. Tamra had frequently taken to Instagram to advocate for mental health awareness. In a post from just last year, she wrote, "My son has battled demons I can't begin to understand. But every day he wakes up and fights again. And I will always fight with him." Sadly, that fight came to a heartbreaking end today. A community in mourning. The Bravo community has rallied around Tamra in a flood of support. Former RHOC castmates, including Shannon Beater, Vicki Gunvalson, Heather Dubrow, and Gretchen Rossi, all posted tributes on social media. "My heart is absolutely shattered for Tamra. No parent should have to bury their child. Praying for you, my friend." Vicki Gunvalson. "Tamra loved Ryan with every fiber of her being. This loss is unimaginable." Shannon Beater. Even longtime adversaries put aside their differences to send love. Kelly Dodd, with whom Tamra had a rocky history, posted a heartfelt message. "I know we haven't always seen eye to eye, but Tamra is a mother, and this is every mom's nightmare. My prayers are with her." Inside the final days, friends close to the family say Ryan had recently been trying to turn his life around. He had entered therapy again earlier this year and had just landed a new job working in auto restoration, a field he had grown to love. Ryan was smiling more. One source shared. Tamra even said she felt like she had her son back. But the pressure of public scrutiny, paired with unresolved trauma and internal battles, seemed to have caught up with him once more. "He tried," the source continued, choking up. "God, he tried so hard." Tamra's heartfelt statement. Later in the afternoon, Tamra released an official statement through her rep. "My heart is broken beyond words. Ryan was my firstborn, my sunshine, my baby. He struggled, yes, but he had a heart bigger than anyone I've ever known. This pain is unlike anything I've ever felt. I ask for privacy as my family, and I navigate this devastating loss." Her words were brief, but the emotion behind them rippled across social media like a tidal wave. Thousands of fans began sharing clips of Ryan from earlier RHOC seasons, remembering his sweet smile, his complicated journey, and the fierce love Tamra always showed for him. Bravo halts filming in respect. In a rare move, Bravo confirmed that all filming related to RHOC Season 19 has been temporarily paused. A spokesperson for the network said, "Tamra Judge is a beloved member of our Bravo family. We are heartbroken over this loss and are giving her the time and space she needs. We stand with her in this difficult time. Tamra had been filming segments just days before, with no hint of what was to come. Producers and crew alike are said to be in deep mourning. A look back at their bond. Tamra had Ryan when she was only 18, and the two essentially grew up together. She often spoke of their early days living paycheck to paycheck, her desperate attempts to keep food on the table, and her relentless drive to give Ryan a better life. "Everything I did for him," she once said in a reunion episode. Their bond was complicated, but always rooted in love. She fiercely defended him, even when others criticized his behavior. Fans often debated his on-screen appearances, but what was never in doubt was the raw, unfiltered love between mother and son. Fans light candles across the country. As word of Ryan's passing spread, fans across the country began holding vigils. Outside Bravo's headquarters in New York City, dozens of fans gathered holding candles and posters that read, "Rest in peace, Ryan," and "Tamra, you are not alone." One fan shared on TikTok, "I grew up watching Tamra raise Ryan. I feel like I lost a brother today. I can't stop crying." The hashtag Justice for Ryan and hashtag Prayers for Tamra began trending by noon. Teddy Mellencamp breaks down. Teddy, Tamra's co-host and close friend, made a brief but emotional appearance on Instagram Live. Through tears, she said, "Tamra is broken. I don't know how to help except just be here. Please keep her in your thoughts. This is the darkest day." She added that the Two T's in a Pod podcast will be on indefinite hiatus. Tamra's family circle gathers. Tamra's husband, Eddie Judge, who helped raise Ryan and was often seen playing the role of a calm and steady influence, has not left her side since the news broke. Sources close to the couple say Eddie is devastated but strong, doing everything he can to keep the family together during this storm. Tamra's other children, Sophia, Spencer, and Sydney, have flown in from across the country to be with their mother. Despite Tamra's often public family tensions, sources confirm that the entire family is united in grief right now. What comes next? Tamra's team has confirmed that a private memorial service for Ryan will be held later this week in Orange County. In lieu of flowers, the family is asking for donations to be made to NAMI, National Alliance on Mental Illness, an organization close to Tamra's heart. Bravo is also reportedly working on a tribute episode to air during RHOC Season 19, pending Tamra's approval. A legacy remembered. Though Ryan VF struggled in life, he leaves behind a legacy of vulnerability, bravery, and raw truth. He never pretended to be perfect, and he wore his scars like badges of survival. His story, as tragic as it is, reminds us that mental health is not a straight line, and that every battle matters, even the ones we lose. Tamra, who has often said she gets her strength from the storms she survived, now faces her greatest trial yet. But if there's one thing her fans believe, it's that even in the darkest night, Tamra Judge will rise again. Bruised, yes. Broken, perhaps. But never alone.